Hey y'all, Eden Electric here. Or if you know this account by Zelda, the admin of Live the Swag Muffin. Well, I have nasty news. One of my ears got ripped up. So it's pretty gross. I don't want to show it because it looks really bad on camera. But people have been asking me what my life story is because they're all like, "Oh, you sound so interesting. You always have a smile on your face. What's your background like?" and blah blah blah. And plus, I got a job interview later, so. And I just felt like doing this because I did not feel like typing this. Well, I'm going to start right about when I was about 5. When I was 5, I was living in a normal home with my sister, my brothers, my mom, my dad, and my bestest friend, Kara. I know bestest isn't a word, whatever. And my bestest friend, Kara, that lived right across the street. We hung out every day. She's known me since I was born, like literally on that day. Because our moms were like best friends. And it was all fine until I turned 6. And then that year it got bad. My mom and my dad started getting into fights. I don't want to talk about what the fights are or anything. And it was like the middle of 6th grade when I went to go live with my aunt. I know I say that funny. I went to go live with her, and because my mom and my dad couldn't take care of everyone, so me and my sister, I'm messing with my hair a lot. Me and my sister went to go live with my aunt, and my brother Ryan went to go live with our other relatives, and my brother Cody went to go join the army. And I got to talk to my mom right around 2 months, one phone call every 2 months, and we sent each other letters back and forth until 2 years later, hey, I got to go back to my mom and my dad. And nothing was exactly the same. I got something in my eye. It's like an eyelash or something? I don't know. It's hair. And, 3 minutes already. I gotta pick up the pace. So, nothing was ever really the same after that. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. And we lived in a rent house, my house, for 2-3 years. Yeah, since 4th grade to 6th grade, and then we moved to the house I'm in right now. And what else can I say? Well, then last summer, my mom was diagnosed with colon cancer. And, okay, so then that summer I left, and when I came back, it had gotten worse. So they took her into the hospital. She was in the hospital for a couple weeks. And then, it just kept getting worse. It got better, and then it's like it all seemed like it was gonna all be on the right track, and then it got worse, and she couldn't barely move at all. So they took her back to the hospital, and it turned out that she had an infection in her stomach also, and that's about when all of my family members started to come up and wish us the best and all that. and it was right around Christmas time that this started happening, like November, December, something like that. And all my family started to come over. I was like, it's not that bad. She's getting better. And then I heard my dad say the word that I've never wanted to hear my entire life. I heard the word terminal. And I was like, terminal? That means it's not going to go away. So I talked to my sister about it. I was like, is Mom going to die? She's like, So I'm just, wow, you're a helper. Wow. So I asked my dad, and he's like, And he told me about it, and she could live, and it might not go away, but it might go away. And I was like, what? And he's like, if they get rid of the stomach infection, then she's gonna be fine. And in like December, yeah, she didn't come home because like she was still in the hospital getting treated for the stomach infection, and that didn't go away. It didn't go away. And so December, she was home for like 2 weeks. At the beginning of December, she came home, and they said, we're going to keep treating her. We don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen, that she will pass away from this. And then, and it could be tomorrow, it could be 10 years from now. We don't know when it's going to be. We're like, okay. And so she was home, and then December 16th, my dad's like, okay, so you're staying home from school. I was like, I don't want to stay home from school. I want to go do stuff. And he's like, well, do you want to take care of your mom or not? I was like, what's wrong? He's like, she's not going to live past the weekend. I was just like, what? So December 16th, that Friday, I had gotten, I think it's December 16th. I'm pretty positive. Ow. It was an eyelash. And so December 17th, we took care of her. She was doing real good. But, like, good as in she could mumble words, she couldn't stand up, she could squeeze your arm, she could tell you what was wrong. And then December 18th, well, it was technically December 18th. It was like 3 in the morning. My dad woke me up and told me that she had passed away. And that was like the worst moment in my entire life. And now I get told yo mom jokes because I don't have a mom anymore. Aren't middle schoolers great? No. I beg to differ. Well, yeah, that was kind of my life story. And, I know this was a more depressing video, but, people kept asking. Well, thanks guys for watching this. This is Eden Electric or Zelda signing off.